Hello everybody and welcome to Rock Hill, South Carolina as we get set to see Cannon take on Lake Norman Christian. Cannon, the away teams. Lake Norman Christian rocking the white jerseys at home. Starting for Cannon tonight, number 2, Mac Titus. Number 5, Isaiah Henry. Number 4, Tyler Green. Number 23, DJ Nix. Number 24, Karan Boyd. So Cannon played Word of God last night in the 6 o'clock matchup, as unfortunately they lost. As we get ready to go over the starting lineups for Lake Norman Christian. So starting for the Storm, we've got number 0, Shane Fernald. Number 2, Khalil Marshall. Number 4, JP Haggerty. Number 5, Christian Cornish. And number 11, Josh Bullock. So these two teams getting ready to square off in day number 4 of this tournament. It's been a fun one, a lot of good competitive basketball we've seen so far. So one thing to watch out of Cannon that they were very prominent about last night is that deep ball. They were trading threes with Word of God pretty much all night. When they've got an open look, they've got a lot of guys on the starting squad that can knock down some shots. So as we get set, DJ Nix and Shane Fernald stand at center court as we get ready to go. Opening tip's going to be won by the Storm, picked up by Marshall. And that's where we get started. So the Storm, a lot of big guys on this starting squad. Shane Fernald leading the way. He's currently in the paint. Pass around to Fernald. He'll take a 3. Too far. Last touch by JP Haggerty, and it'll go out of bounds. Cannon ball. So Nix will take the inbound for Cannon. 4 defenders on this side of the court. Pass into Karan Boyd, back to Nix. Up to Henry. Henry swings it around to the edge. Back to center with Nix. Pass it off to Henry, giving it back to Nix, and they're going to say it's last touched by the Storm, knocked out by Haggerty. Nix quick inbound, good defense from the Storm. Karan Boyd, quick pass inside, and Boyd's pass, shot put up by Green, unable to get it to go. It was blocked. So very good defense so far from Lake Norman Christian. Quick pass into Green, around to Boyd, inside the paint to Nix. Nix, pass to the outside, shot up, just off the edge of the rim. Rebounded by Boyd. Boyd's going to give it up. Picked up by Cornish, and Cornish sets ready for the offense to get rolling. Haggerty around to Marshall. Marshall to Bullock. Bullock back around to Haggerty. Long cross-court pass. Boyd on defense. Cannon showing some strengths as well. Deep 3, just off the mark. JP Haggerty couldn't get it to go. Foul's going to be called on Shane Fernald. First in his first team foul. 6:28 to go here in the first, still no score. Pass into Boyd. As Boyd gets trapped, he's going to turn it over. Fast break down to the other side. And laying is good for Josh Bullock. He gets the first points on the board. Cannon trying to play with some quick pace as they get it back onto their side of the court and get set. Nix leading at the helm. He's going to try to drive. He'll pivot and kick it back out. Pass was high. Stolen by Haggerty. Haggerty spins in the paint, lays it in. Beautiful move. 4-0. Lake Norman, once again, that heavy press defense, getting him caught in the backcourt. That pass was successful, and that one not so much. Just off the mark, Isaiah Henry. So Henry turns the ball over, and a couple quick turnovers for Cannon. A few substitutions. Austin Schwartz and Mason Hagedorn into the game. And travel going to be called. Marshall took one too many steps as he was getting ready to drive. He had an open lane too, but you try to dead leg, get somebody to miss. Very easy to take that third step without dribbling the ball. Now Boyd's quack pass, excuse me. Quickly up to Schwartz. Kick around to the outside. It was tipped up in the air by one of the Storm players. It'll be Cannon ball. So while it's nice and warm in the gymnasium, chilly day outside, only about 41 degrees. Pass to Boyd. Boyd, he'll drive, then kick it to Nix. Nix going to try to take it in the paint. He's going to fall and lose the ball. Picked back up by Cannon. Pass out around the Boyd. Jump shot, got it. Coron Boyd picks up the first points for Cannon. Pass around to the outside. Step back two. And it's good for Josh Bullock. Bullock making his presence known. Quick play into the paint. Schwartz falls down. Pass back out. Deep three ball, can't get it to go. Bouncing off the side of the rim. Nice passing in the paint. And Mason Hagedorn's going to pick up his first points. Timeout on the floor. So a 30-second timeout called on the floor. 4 minutes and 31 seconds to go so far in the first. Very defensive matchup. Compiled by a couple turnovers by Cannon as well. And that's got to be one of the things they're talking about in the huddle before they head back out. Better ball movement, better passing. We definitely saw it on those last two possessions, especially with the pass inside to Hagedorn, as he was able to get a very easy lay-in. Storm got to continue to do what they do, or what they've been doing. But driving into the paint, feeding it to that man right there, Shane Fernald. He's going to take a three, and maybe they don't need to do that. Deep three for the big man. But Fernald, just a guy who pretty much outsizes everybody on this Cannon roster. Trap in the backcourt and going to be knocked. And they'll say that was a backcourt violation. So it'll be Storm ball, but Fernald outsizing a lot of the Cannon players on the court right now. Quick passing, and that's going to be another travel called on Josh Bullock. But Fernald standing at 6'6". Very big guy. Boyd taking up the court. Pass going to be blocked. Fast break. Pass just a bit too far. As those were free points if he's able to come down with it. So Isaiah Henry on for Coron Boyd. 3 minutes, 47 seconds. 9-4. Lake Norman leads. Quick passing down the court. Hagedorn's going to try to drive. He loses the ball in transition. Picked back up by Fernald. And they'll get things set, walking slowly down the court. Josh Bullock's pass around. He's got the ball now. Pass inside to Fernald. To the outside, wide open three, just off the mark. Rebounded by Cannon. Only one man down the court. And easy lay-in for Jalen Claggett. Deep three for Lake Norman. Marshall couldn't get it to go. They'll pick up the rebound, though. Hard pass around to the edge. He'll show three before driving. Pull-up shot. Bank is open. J.P. Haggerty picks up the bucket. Now Nix driving, and foul's going to be called on the shot. He'll head to the line and shoot two. So some nice fast-paced basketball back and forth as Boyd gets ready to check in, as well as Ray Rice for Lake Norman Christian. 360 and in for Nix on his first shot. 11-6, 2 minutes, 47 seconds. And his next shot is good. 2 for 2 from the line for Nix tonight. Marshall going to head around to Fernald. Now back to Marshall. He'll show 3-4, kicking it back to Fernald for three. Just off the mark, off the front of the rim. Defensive rebound by Karan Boyd. He'll run into the paint before kicking it outside. Nix at the edge, pass inside to Boyd, and Boyd can't get the layup to go. Picked up by the Storm. Three men were right there ready for it. Shane Fernald now taking it up the court. Quick pass to Ray Rice, back to Fernald. Ball movement around the arc, looking for something, and that's the open three they're looking for. Josh Bullock pulls the trigger and knocks it down. 1 minute, 44 seconds. Nix drives, kicks outside. Long stroke on the three, can't get it to go. Took a while to get it out of his hands, and defender was in his face for it. Bullock, pass around. Haggerty now. Back to Josh Bullock. Showing a pass to Haggerty. He'll kick it around to the outside. Now to Fernald. Very good defense shown by Cannon so far. Inside to Fernald. He'll try to pass down the baseline. It'll be picked up by Haggerty before he's got to kick it back out again. Gonna show three. He'll take a dribble, shoot. And no luck. Picked up by Nix. DJ Nix to Karan Boyd, swinging it out to the edge. Driving down the baseline, up and under, just can't get it to go. Isaiah Henry did his best, but couldn't get the bucket to fall. Now, back up the court, taking on three Cannon defenders. Josh Bullock able to get it in. Extends the lead to 8. DJ Nix going to try to drive and use his size, but he gives it up in transition. One-on-one down the court, just off the back of the rim. An unlucky bounce picked up by Karan Boyd, and his pass is going to be stolen. Bullock's already back down there, and an easy lay-in for the Storm. 18-8, 7 seconds, last possession of the quarter. Henry's going to take it, he's going to drive, bucket. Won't go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. They'll say foul was called before the shot was off. So 13 foul for the Storm. Karan Boyd can't do anything as he's double teamed in the corner. So after the first, 18-8. Lake Norman Christian handling Cannon so far. So despite some great defense, Cannon, some costly turnovers, 4 or 5 turnovers that have been converted have really led to a 10-point spread on the scoreboard. So Lake Norman Christian just got to keep doing what they've been doing. They've been playing heavy press defense, and it's been working phenomenally so far. I mean, that's 3 or 4 passes that have been stolen from Karan Boyd, 1 or 2 that was stolen away from Isaiah Henry. I mean, and some great inbound defense being played as well, not giving these guys the looks that they are wanting. So coming up after this one, we will have Word of God Academy taking on Gaston Christian at 6 o'clock. At 7:30, Moravian Prep will take on National Christian. And then at 9 o'clock, West Charlotte will take on Providence Day High School. All those are going to be live streamed right to you here on the Hoop State Network. Now we'll get the second quarter started. As Henry's pass to Nix. He'll drive, kick outside, wide open three. Got it. Mason Hagedorn. He'll throw it down. Fernald back on the court for the Storm. 3 starters still on the court, 2 bench players for Lake Norman Christian. Fernald's going to try to drive it himself. Soft hands off the glass. Can't get it to go. Not enough power. Picked up by Cannon. DJ Nix. 1-2 step in the paint. And one. He'll draw the foul and go to the line. See if he can convert the 3-point play. DJ Nix showing his fancy footwork as he helps draw Cannon back within 5. Only 45 seconds have gone by so far, but Cannon on a 6-0 run, only down by 4. Inbound to Bullock. Pass. Long around to Ray Rice. That's where we stand now. Rice to Fernald. Nice pass inside for Ray Rice. He gets the easy bucket. 20-14, just under 7 minutes. There's a pass, a screen, and a block. Ty Barbie laid down a block on the fast break. Good passing in the paint. Christian Cornish picks up the bucket. Now Cannon trying to play with equal speed. Driving in the paint and getting the bucket to go is Austin Schwartz. So bend, don't break. Moral of the story right now, as both these defenses have done very well. Shane Fernald. As he's going to lose it. Going down, looking for a foul, but none is going to be called. It'll be Cannon ball. Last touched by the Storm. So Josh Bullock will head to the bench. Khalil Marshall now on the court. Austin Schwartz around to Nix. Nix going to try to drive it himself, and that's been working really well for him. Nix makes it look easy as he weaves between 2 defenders to pick up the bucket. 5 minutes, 53 seconds. As Cannon keeping themselves alive. Four-point spread. Ray Rice showed as he was going to shoot, or that's Khalil Marshall, correction. Marshall showed he was going to shoot, saw himself a lane and took it all the way to the basket uncontested. Austin Schwartz now looking to try to do the same thing. Good defense. Deep 3 ball, it's going to be tipped. Ty Barbie got a hand on it. Shane Fernald. Pass around to Marshall. Deep 3, just can't get it to go off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Cannon. 3 ball. Just rims out. Schwartz couldn't get it. Fast break down the court, 2-on-1, and a foul's going to be drawn by Ray Rice as he was heading to the hoop. Josh Bullock for Lake Norman and Karan Boyd for Cannon getting ready to check in. Ray Rice will head to the line as he will shoot 2. First shot is up and just off the front of the rim. So Christian Cornish will head to the bench for Cannon, and Shane Fernald will head to the bench for Lake Norman Christian. He'll get the second to go with just under 5 minutes remaining in the half. Boyd will take it up the court for Cannon. Shows a shot, then he'll pass it back out to Nix. Around to Schwartz. Boyd wide open in the paint. They'll finally feed it to him, but there's defenders there now. Deep three ball taken and gotten. Mason Hagedorn. It feels like when he's had the ball from beyond the arc, he's been able to get it to go. Four-point lead, Lake Norman Christian. Trying to make a man miss. Fancy footwork, pass in the paint, and foul going to be called on Karan Boyd. Christian Cornish will head to the line and shoot two. First shot up and just out. Get a pat on the back from Josh Bullock. Tell him, hey, you got this. Knocks the next one through. Cannon now down by 5. Austin Schwartz will take it up the court. Pass to Nix. Nix gonna drive. Heavy step, can't get the first one to go. Will get his own rebound, can't get the second one to go, and finally picked up by the Storm. Josh Bullock, pass inside to Cornish. Cornish fakes left, goes right now, pass outside. Driving to the lane, Ty Barbie. Not the conventional route to the basket, but one that worked, weaving through defenders. Austin Schwartz, dribble, pull up, got it. Knocks that one through. 2 defenders were on him, and he made that one look easy. Now quickly back up the court. Both these teams liking to play some fast-paced basketball. Quick shot put up by Cornish, and he can't get it to go. Just misses wide left. Mac Titus back in the game for Cannon as Mason Hagedorn will head to the bench. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Karan Boyd with the ball. Boyd will give it back to Schwartz. Head to the right side of the court before kicking it back to Boyd on the left. Into Nix. Stands at the edge of the paint. And whistle going to be blown. And a blocking foul called on Christian Cornish. First, 5th team foul, so 2 away from the bonus. 3 minutes and 7 seconds. As Nix shows he's going to shoot, he'll kick it to the outside. And shot from Mac Titus just won't go. Took a sliding bounce off the front of the rim. So Shane Fernald heads back. He'll feed it into Fernald. He'll spin, kick it outside. Defense is there from Titus. Titus staying on Haggerty. They'll kick it inside to Fernald. Fernald going to try to drive his way, use his size, and get it in as he scores on DJ Nix, 2 of the biggest guys on the court. Austin Schwartz quickly up the court. He's going to pull up right around the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by J.P. Haggerty. Haggerty, Fernald. Bullock going to try to drive himself down to the baseline. Bullock, Titus on him, foul called. Titus going to be called on a foul, so Bullock will head to the line and shoot 2. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the second. So no Storm on the line for the first shot. He'll get the first one to go. grows to 8. Second shot, off the front of the rim, off the glass and in. Lead now to 9. 2 minutes remaining in the second. DJ Nix looking to get something rolling, and foul going to be called on Khalil Marshall as he tried to intercept the pass. His second, 6th-team foul. Minute 53. Jalen Claggett to inbound for Cannon, and he'll throw it into the backcourt to DJ Nix. Nix now to Schwartz. Back to Nix. He's going to take a deep 3 uncontested. A little bit too far off the back of the rim. Picked up by Fernald. Pass to Haggerty around to Cornish. Back to Shane Fernald. Haggerty behind the back. He'll fake a couple times, and that shot is blocked. Picked up by Josh Bullock. 3 Cannon players were right there, and Bullock came swooping in to get the bucket. Pick up what could be their biggest lead of the night. Full timeout called on the court. 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And Cannon got to get a couple buckets before heading into the locker room. At least try to get the momentum on your side. Once again, just a reminder, coming up after this one, right around 6 o'clock, we'll have Word of God Academy going up against Gaston Christian. So that one will begin following the conclusion of this game. So looking for some more good matchups later tonight. So Austin Schwartz will take it up the court for Cannon. Pass inside to Boyd. And whistle going to be blown. Foul's going to be called on Josh Bullock. It's going to be the 7th team foul. So Boyd will head to the line and shoot 1 and 1. Boyd's first shot is up high, arcing shot. Takes a couple bounces and then goes in. Second shot, got it. Lead down to 9. Josh Bullock taking it up the court. Fernald, Marshall, Haggerty, and Cornish on the court for the Storm. Now around to Cornish. He's going to drive down the baseline and takes it all the way to the rim and in. 45 seconds remaining. Caught in a trap. Schwartz able to get out of it. Open man in the corner. Good defense put up by Bullock. He gets back to them. Schwartz to Nix. Fernald on Nix. He'll pass inside to Boyd. Boyd muscles his way. Can't get the shot to go. Picked up by Cornish to Haggerty. Haggerty one-on-one down the court. Can't get it to go. Too much power in between a layup and a dunk, and neither worked out. Knocked out by Fernald. Cannon ball. So trying to get quick pace back up the court. Get another bucket in. As feels like Cannon really needs to get this one. Get it down to single-digit deficit before halftime. Nix running it like this is going to be the last possession. 7 seconds, caught in a trap. It's going to be a turnover. Fernald, 2 men up the court, and Bullock going to lay it in. And time going to expire on the layup. 38-25. Lake Norman Christian leads Cannon. We'll be back in about 9 minutes or so for the start of the second half. Welcome back for the second half here in Rock Hill as Lake Norman Christian leading Cannon 38-25. And a foul going to get things started as Haggerty was trying to drive inside down the baseline. Push going to be called. Quick inbound pass to Cornish. Shot going to be blocked by Boyd, and jump ball going to be called as Fernald and Boyd were wrestling over it. Possession arrow in favor of Cannon. So it'll be inbounded by Nix. Four out of five starters on the floor for Cannon. Nix being double teamed. He's going to try to drive. It doesn't phase him. Shot off the back of the rim. Won't get it to go. Picked up by Fernald. As they're going to try to lock him in a trap, he'll pass it off to Bullock. Bullock spinning fade shot. Tried to get it off the backboard. Couldn't get it. Picked up by Haggerty. Haggerty meets a wall. He'll have to kick it back out and they'll reset. Pass around to Khalil Marshall. Marshall going to try to drive it before he kicks it around to Cornish. Cornish, Fernald, fade away, got it. Quick drive down the baseline, blocked by Fernald. So out of bounds, Cannon ready to inbound, 15-point lead for the Storm. Now to Schwartz, now to Claggett, to Boyd, to the corner. Henry can't get it. Rebounded by Nix. Nix shot just short, rebounded by Boyd. Boyd's able to put it in. Quick offensive rebounding helps lead to the bucket, 40-27. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Josh Bullock, round to Fernald. Guarded by Nix, two biggest guys on the court. They go head-to-head, just bumping around in the paint. Looking for a fadeaway, can't get it. Good defense by Nix. Now Cornish at the helm for the Storm. Try to make something happen. He'll get around Nix and able to put it in and one. He'll head to the line and try to complete the three-point play. Doing what Fernald could not. So second team foul in just over 2 minutes for Cannon. Cornish shot is up, and he gets it. So Christian Cornish converts the three-point play. 5 minutes 43 seconds. Spinning move by Schwartz. Too much power off the glass. Rebounded by Henry. Henry's able to put it in. Offensive rebounding been the key to these last few baskets for Cannon. Warning issued on Cannon. Just making sure everybody stays off the court, coaching staff, as we get back to action. Josh Bullock around to Cornish to Haggerty. Now to Rice, back to Haggerty. Haggerty's going to pull up in between two guys. Can't get that one to go. Picked up by Austin Schwartz. Schwartz now looks to take it himself. He's going to pull up right in front of the free throw line. Can't get it. Cornish on the rebound. Coast-to-coast basketball. Nice pass. Haggerty just can't get it to go. Fernald tries to slow the pace down. He gets a hand on the ball, but not before Claggett can pick it back up. Ball out. Last touched by the Storm. Take a breather. Fast-paced basketball, my favorite kind. Quick inbound to Boyd. He's going to try to drive, spinning in the paint. He'll get the bucket. Karan Boyd. 43-31, 4 minutes, 41 seconds remaining. Bullock now. Pass around, quick pull-up shot, can't get it to go. Ray Rice. Henry gonna pass it outside. Schwartz, open three. Just can't get it to go. Rebounded back up off the glass, now picked up by Claggett. Claggett can't get it. Nix can though. He'll pick it back up and put it in off the glass. DJ Nix brings the deficit down to 10. Fantastic offensive rebounding. Haggerty ready to check in for the Storm, and Josh Bullock takes advantage of some miscommunication and takes the open lane to the bucket. Nix, wide open three. Can't get it to go, just off the back of the rim. Easy offensive rebound for the Storm. Cannon nowhere near in the area. Bullock now. Around to Rice. Rice, some fancy moves. Won't fool defenders. Kick inside to the paint. 2 shots won't go up. Third one finally gets to go. Ray Rice was able to get his rebound twice and finally put it up and in. It's one of those plays where you feel like when you're sitting in your backyard, or you're sitting on some kind of basketball court, just messing around and you keep missing shots, just by yourself, playing a game in your head. Keep throwing it up till you finally get it. 47-33, 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. So anytime it feels like Cannon's able to get some momentum and get some kind of just pulling back into this one, the Storm able to knock them out, taking advantage of some defensive miscues, as well as just playing some power basketball. Ben Childress in the game for the first time for Cannon as he's set to pass it in. Karan Boyd taking it up the court. Couple new faces for Cannon from off the bench. Swinging around to Claggett. Kick it to Henry. Henry gonna try to drive himself. Ball tipped and blocked, but Boyd there for the offensive rebound, able to put it in. 47-35, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Josh Boyd loses it. He's able to pick it back up. Bullock, my apologies, before Vernal able to lay it in. There's Boyd now with the ball, trying to drive it and take it himself. And a foul going to be called on his way up to the basket. He'll head to the line and shoot 2. Josh Bullock called on the foul, his third foul. And first team foul of the half. Boyd sets, fires, able to get that one to go. A couple years ago, before Boyd came to Cannon, he was a player at Cox Mill High School where I attended. I was a manager on the year that he was on that team. And his very interesting, unique free throw style, as Vernal accidentally on the rebound taps it into the basket. Seen a couple close calls tonight. We were seeing if it would go in, but his interesting free throw style, you never knew what arc it was going to come out at or what angle it was going to come out at. Some of the guys would laugh about it, but all in good fun. Quick shot, can't get it to go. Ty Barbie. However, ball last touched by Childress of Cannon. So ball ran away from him down the tunnel. He'll get it back in. Vernal inbound. Bullock looking to get something going. Pass around to Rice. Rice so quick with his ball movements. Deep three, gets it to go. J.P. Haggerty from beyond all three of the arcs on the court. Nick's trying to take his speed inside. And foul going to be called on Ty Barbie. Into the game now, Christian Cornish, Khalil Marshall for Lake Norman Christian. Minute 43 seconds in the third. Deep pass to Childress. Kick out to Nix. Nix shows, drive down the baseline. Shot gonna be called off for traveling. So it'll be Storm basketball. Khalil Marshall getting his first action of the half. Pass it up to Rice. Rice gonna try to drive, lose the ball in transition, but picked up by Haggerty. Luckily standing in the corner. Barbie to Haggerty. Pass bounces between the legs of a Cannon defender. Picked back up by Haggerty. So lucky that ball didn't end up in the hands of the team in red. Now Cornish looking to make something happen. Good defense by Boyd to block him off. And traveling going to be called. One too many steps taken by Ty Barbie, Cannon basketball. Austin Schwartz checking into the game for Cannon. As that shot taken, Jalen Claggett for three. All up to Barbie. Pass down to Ray Rice. Such clean handles with the ball. "17 seconds in the quarter. Claggett caught in some trouble. High pass to the edge. It's Henry for three. He's able to rope it in. 5 seconds. One last effort for the Storm. Haggerty to take the shot. Just off the mark. Can't get it. Distance was good. Just a bit left of the basket. So after the third, 54-44, Lake Norman Christian is up as they look to hold on to this lead. So again, coming up after this, following the conclusion of this game, slated to start at 6 o'clock, is Word of God taking on Gaston Christian. So stick around for that. As Miles will be back here joining me on the mic for that game, and I believe the remaining games. So the Storm need to keep doing what they're doing, keeping the double-digit lead, as both these teams have really liked to play some fast-paced basketball, but it's been when the Storm have been able to slow Cannon down. They have really been successful. They've been really, really good on their lockdown defense. Kind of backed off from press just a bit. Not really showing the trap as often as they did towards the beginning of this game, but nonetheless the defense has been solid, and I think that's just a result of lead being taken, playing a little more cautious but still playing lockdown. Cannon has to be smooth in the transitions going forward. I mean, their offensive rebounding was very, very good in that third quarter. It's going to take a lot more of that to continue their success, as Isaiah Henry will get things rolling for the fourth quarter. Cornish on Boyd. Now round to Henry. It's going to be stolen by Josh Bullock. And Bullock on the lay, and now quickly back down the court. Henry to Schwartz. Wide open is Nix in the corner. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Claggett. He's able to put it in. So they'll trade buckets in the first 30 seconds of the fourth quarter, and Bullock's going to slow things down as he heads up the court. Austin Schwartz in coverage now, pass to Cornish. Cornish, nobody in the paint. He's going to try to drive himself. He'll get the bucket, but it's going to be waved off. Foul going to be called on Isaiah Henry. So foul drawn before the shot could go off, but regardless, fantastic effort. Christian Cornish able to contort his body to get it in, and quick passing is intercepted once again. One-on-one down the court. Haggerty going to be fouled. He'll go to the line. Karan Boyd going to be called, his second of the game, fourth of the half. Just under 7 minutes, lead still at 10. JP Haggerty looking to extend it. First shot is up and through. Needed none of the rim on that one. Lead now extends to 11. Next shot up and good. That would need the rim a little more this time. DJ Nix, pass around. Jalen Claggett gonna take it, but blocked by Ty Barbie. Fast break down the court for Bullock. He'll wait for defender heads up, and timeout. Gonna be called by Cannon. Full timeout taken. 6 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in this one. Lead extended to 14. So listening down to the Cannon bench, just talking about turnovers. Turnovers in transition. I mean, there were 2 in the first minute and 21 seconds of this fourth quarter. Just quick passing, just telling them, hey, we play fast-paced offense, but we got to slow it down, make sure that our passes are good, and we got to have certain guys drive to the basket. We got to make sure that when we do, we take good looks. So Cannon with Isaiah Henry. Pass to Boyd. Around to Schwartz. Look for a shot, defender in his face. He'll pass to Nix before he hits the ground. Pass to Boyd in the paint. Able to muscle his way to the glass and in. Exactly what they just talked about during that timeout. .12-point spread, 6 minutes and 8 seconds. JP Haggerty, pass around to Rice, to Cornish. Cornish around to Rice. Rice gonna drive, he'll kick out to Haggerty, wide open in the corner, can't get it to go. Picked up by Nix. Nix around to Henry, back to Nix, ball blocked, picked up by Boyd, he'll lose it, going up to the basket. Cornish recovers. And Bullock gonna try to slow it down once again. Bullock sends a man the other way. Austin Schwartz went chasing. Bullock, easy shot from the free throw line. Lead now back to 14. Schwartz, pass to Nix, wide open three, just a bit long. He's gonna pick up the rebound, try to make a man miss, but charge called. It was a very good effort, but JP Haggerty took the blow and it paid off. Fifth team foul on Cannon. Quick pass to the baseline, throwing it from up and under. Ray Rice. So quick with his hands. Dribble around the back to the bucket and in. Austin Schwartz. Both these guys showing some style. Shane Fernald now back in the game for the Storm. Rice, pass inside intended for him, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Cannon ball. Clock stops, 4 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. And if Cannon's going to make a push, it's got to be right now. Down by 7 baskets at least. Long three, can't go. Schwartz pulled the trigger, picked up by Bullock. Josh Bullock slowing things down. Try to get inside Shane Fernald. And he's able to hook it in. Drive by Boyd and a foul. Going to be called on Ty Barbie of Lake Norman Christian. So Boyd going to head to the line. 3 minutes, 48 seconds. 16-point deficit. First shot is up. And coast to coast off the front, back of the rim and out. Ben Childress returns to the court. Austin Schwartz heads to the bench. And Boyd's second shot is in. Josh Bullock, Ray Rice trading passes as they head up the court. Isaiah Henry was down on the ground for a second. He gets back up. Slipped as he was heading up the court. Bullock makes a man miss, drives inside, kicks outside for three. Unable to get it to go. Picked up by Fernald. And Fernald able to get the bucket. Delay of game warning was issued on the Storm. 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Karan Boyd striding up the court. He'll look for somebody. He'll pull up, take a shot just off the mark. Rebounded by Ray Rice. Rice stopping on a dime. Fires across the court. Cornish, wide open three, just off. And foul going to be called on the attempted rebound. So Ray Rice going to be called for that. 2 minutes, 56 seconds. 68-51. Isaiah Henry to Nix. Now back out to Henry. Nix gonna take it himself and gets it. Soft hands, finger roll layup. Cornish spins out of a defender. 1-2, can't get it. Shot blocked. Cannon's gonna pick it back up now. Streaking down the court is Henry. He'll pass to Childress into the corner to Claggett for three. He's got it. Jalen Claggett is up the score. Cornish to Barbie, now back to Cornish. Slowing things down. Cannon doing everything they can on defense. And Childress able to knock the ball away. Picked up by Nix. Nix gonna spin, drive to the basket himself. He's gonna lose it, but a foul is gonna be called. DJ Nix will head to the line, foul on Christian Cornish. So big shots coming up. Cannon bringing it down to a 12-point deficit. They were down 13 at halftime, down 10 at the end of the third quarter. Can they spark a little magic? First shot takes a couple bounces before falling. And now into the game. Wesley White, and I believe that is Quick check-in. I do not have their names on my roster, unfortunately. I do have Wesley White, though, as Josh Bullock at the helm. He's going to try to drive. Little floater gets it to go. Beautiful little shot. DJ Nix to Henry. Storm got a hand in there. It's going to be picked up by Ray Rice. Rice drives, just can't get it to go. Rebounded by Bullock. He'll tap it in. Minute 20 seconds, back-to-back buckets from the Storm. Look to put the dagger in this one, but a quick lay-in by Henry. Still giving it their all out there. 1 minute, 8 seconds. Quick pass up, Ray Rice. Three taken, got it. Long pass. Henry gets it, a little bit long. Rebounded by White. To the corner, Bullock shows three. Moves up, takes a quick shot just outside the paint. Able to convert it. 26 seconds, DJ Nix still flying down the court. And easy lay-in for him. Boyd almost stole the inbound pass. As Bullock pass inside, Rice, easy lay-in at the rim. 10 seconds, 79-62. Shot up, just short. Henry will rebound it, get the lay-in, and that is all she wrote. 79-64 is your final. Lake Norman Christian picks up the win over Cannon. A reminder, next game starting. We'll see what they put on the board up there. However, slated to start at 6 o'clock is Word of God versus Gaston Christian. These two teams getting warmed up to start right now. So we'll see you for that next game, slated to start around 6 o'clock.